I lived today. I didn't want to. I did it anyway. Welcome to I Live Today. My name is Giselle. I live on, I don't want to say the fringe of society, but I guess I am on the fringe of society. I'm always alone. I'm seldom included. I'm popular, but I'm a popular loner. There are many of us out there who exist in a society who can't see us. They can't see who we are, and they don't appreciate what we bring to the table. They communicate when they want something, invariably. Sometimes they communicate because they realize they haven't for quite some time. I had a long-standing friend who would call me and spend an hour on the phone complaining. And eventually, at the end of the phone call, she would say, "Oh, here I am talking about myself and telling you all my problems. How are you?" And when she did that, I knew that the phone call would end within 5 minutes. Literally 5 minutes, I could time it. She wasn't interested in me, my life, how I felt, what I was doing, what was happening. She was interested in dumping her baggage onto me, and I became the vessel for her baggage. And we'd been friends for 30-something years. And yes, it is past tense because I eventually realized what was happening. I eventually recognized that my worth as a human being was not being seen. I wasn't included. This particular person had moved overseas. I live in South Africa. She'd moved overseas. And she came to South Africa on holiday. And we'd made arrangements to meet, which she cancelled, changed, maneuvered. And by the end of the trip, she'd gone back overseas and hadn't spent any time with me at all. She was in the country for 3 weeks. When she arrived back home, her new home overseas, she phoned me to tell me all about her various trips, her various escapades, her various travels, the visits, the people she saw in South Africa, all the while knowing she hadn't included me. She hadn't included me. And she spent an hour on the telephone telling me all the things that went right and all the things that went wrong, and what she enjoyed about her trip and what she didn't enjoy about her trip. I am no longer friends with that person because, frankly, I am worth more than being a garbage holder for somebody else. And I eventually recognized that. So I Live Today is for the people who are on the outsides. We're on, saying you're on the fringe it sounds like you have some ghastly habit like dreadful drug addiction, or you live in abject poverty, or you have a criminal past. But realistically, people treat one as if one does, even though one doesn't, because they don't see your value for who you are. And of course, there is another problem, and that is that people like me learn how to read the room. We learn how to read people. We learn how to read situations. We learn how to read what is coming next, what to expect. In fact, we don't expect anything good. We learn that our value is derived from people taking what they want and us giving it. We are overgivers. We are overgivers who give because, well, I guess because we want to be seen as good. I guess because we want to be included. We want to be part of something. We want to be included in something. We want to belong. And yet, no matter how much one gives, all that happens is we feel bad because we've overgiven, and the person who's taken continues taking until either the fountain runs dry, or you say no, or you erect that boundary and say, no, I'm not your dumping ground. I'm not last choice. I don't expect to be first. I'd like to be, but I certainly do not want to be an afterthought. I want to be included. So this channel is my way of trying to navigate through that. And I know there are many, many of us out there. I know there are many people who exist in a world that we can't live in. We do it anyway. We do it anyway. It's not because we are weak. It's quite probably because we are too strong. We do it anyway. So part of this podcast, I will be using a sanctuary that I was asked to create by one of the psychologists I visited in my early 20s. And my sanctuary is a place where one arrives. You're welcome to join me. There is a willow tree, a huge, strong, sturdy willow tree. It sways with the wind. Its leaves rustle gently, touching the fringe of a stream. The stream can flood its banks. The stream can turn into a raging river. But for the most part, it is a gentle stream. The water is clear. There is fish life, marine aquatic water life. There are frogs, dragonflies, that all live in the stream. There is no human pollution. Everything is pristine Mother Earth. On the other side of the stream is a forest. You can hear the birds in the forest. You can hear the various other animals that live in the forest. Sometimes you see them peeking out the edge. There's a meadow. The grass is about knee-high. Long wild grass with lots of flowers, wild flowers, white, yellow, pink, red, blue, purple. They sway gently in the breeze. There are bees and butterflies, beetles and crickets, worms that burrow along in the earth, lots of small insecty critters, and there are lots of animals, various animals, rabbits, mice, cats. And they play and frolic in the meadow. Sometimes they will come and sit with me. Not all of them, one or two. Sometimes more. Sometimes they are afraid and they hide. Today it's a clear day. The sky is a beautiful, pristine blue. The sun is shining. There are a few wispy little clouds in the sky. Nothing that will bring rain, nothing that will bring a storm. The breeze is gentle. The air is warm. I am leaning against the trunk of the willow tree, watching, listening, feeling the earth, feeling safe as nature intended in the arms of the earth, with the sun warming me and the animals playing and frolicking. This is my happy place. This is my sanctuary. You are welcome here. You are not welcome to harm it. You are not welcome to damage anything. You leave nothing but footprints and love. This is my sanctuary. I will use my sanctuary to illustrate moods, changes, fluctuations, things that are right, things that are wrong. Always remembering that the human pollutions and destruction cannot harm my sanctuary, my happy place. I hope you enjoyed I Live Today. As an introductory episode, this is a very brief touch on the types of aspects I will be covering. I hope you will join me. I hope somewhere along the line you resonate with me and perhaps like, share, and subscribe. I lived today. I didn't want to. I did it anyway. Shall we try again tomorrow?